G'day everyone. I'm just going to do a walk around today because I'm actually not going to be in this garden for a couple of years most likely now, so it'll be interesting to come back and see how the plants have grown in a couple of years time. So I'm just going to walk around. I've planted some new plants, I've gotten rid of some, and I'm just going to try and name them all so that I've got a record for myself and so that I can look back on future videos and just see how everything's growing. Okay, so we're starting here with an apple, a Ladina apple on M9 rootstock. Been in the ground for a little bit of time. The Apricura, growing on St. Julian A rootstock. Himalayan birch, a gage, I think this is the Ulan's gage, yes, growing on St. Julian A, another gage going on St. Julian A rootstock. This is the Denison Superb. Now this is an interesting one. I've cut back a tree that wasn't growing very well here, Flavor Supreme Pluite, and I'm letting the St. Julian A rootstock grow into its full form to see what the fruit on that tastes like, because I read online that their fruits are quite unusual and taste like a white bullace, and I'm interested to see how that grows. So the next one is a St. Julian A plum. Pretty sure this is a top taste. There it is, top taste. Got a new apple here on M9 rootstock. Radagost. That's probably pronounced a little differently than that, but that's my anglicized version. Another apple on M9. This is the Mavka. And a similar triloba seedling. Not very tall, just a little seedling, but hopefully it will grow well. It's of a similar triloba sunflower variety seedling. And this is the actual similar triloba sunflower. Got a Saskatoon. It is the Thiessen variety. Another M9 apple. Rezavka, probably pronounced Rizolka or something like that. Pink blueberry, another M9 apple. I put mulch around this last night in a rush. This is I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm going to say Vanuka, probably wrong. A regular blueberry, another apple on M9, Terramok, another pink blueberry. This is the red Windsor apple on M9, a regular blueberry, and the retina apple on M9, followed by a fuchsia. Let's go through the garage. Under the backyard. These are the new citrus that I planted the day before yesterday. Citrus Unshu Satsuma. So Citrus reticulata Unshu Satsuma. The Eremocitrus glauca Australian Outback Lime. Another Satsuma Citrus Unshu. This is I think this was labeled a Golden Delicious on dwarf rootstock. So I actually think this is potentially may not be a Golden Delicious. And I think the rootstock is probably semi-vigorous, not dwarfing. So maybe M106. Okay, here's the Rubinet apple on M9. followed by a John O'Gore Red on M9. There's a Saskatoon in between that tree and the next one over, which I'm pretty sure is a Galloway on M9. Galloway CH101. Check variety 101. Another Saskatoon in between that apple and the next one. And that is a M9 Rubella. Along my back fence now, planted all these last night in a rush and put down some mulch. Nothing like some nighttime gardening. Call it daredevil gardening because you're gardening blind. So I've planted a Giraldi or Giraldi dwarf mulberry, depending upon how you want to say it. It's got a different name. Then I've got the Matsunaga Charlotte Russe dwarf mulberry. This is the Chilean guava. I think it's Molinea agni. Excuse my pronunciation. I've got a honeyberry, then a housecap berry, Lonicera cerula, blue velvet. Spreading habit, it's growing quite strongly. Another Chilean guava. This is an apple on M9, similar to the one I had out the front. So I've got them growing, one out the back, one out the front. Different conditions, should be interesting to see how they grow. A regular blueberry, another housecap honeyberry, Lonicera cerula borealis, which hopefully is a late flowering variety. That's why I bought that one. Chilean guava, pink blueberry, Chilean guava. This is the Matsunaga Charlotte Russe dwarf mulberry, followed by another Giraldi or Giraldi dwarf mulberry in the corner. Okay, so there's my garden. I've got a few, vegetable beds. I've gotten rid of my polytunnel greenhouse and just put down some grass seed. There's the eucalyptus tree. It isn't meant to grow too tall. It's got a nice white trunk, Eucalyptus alba. Some raspberries by the door. Strawberry patch. Mixture of strawberries there, Wexford strawberries, and I think I've also mixed in a Cambridge favourite down the end here. And if this serves me correctly, I grew from seed a Hascap Lonicera cerula, Hascap berry, honeyberry. It's growing okay. Looks like I've actually got a second one here too. In these vegetable plots on the left, I have 3 blueberries. I have a regular blueberry here on the left, and then I'm pretty sure these are sunset blueberries, which are meant to have a higher tolerance to acidity, because my soil here is more alkaline than acidic. And these are meant to be able to handle a pH up to about 6, which is pretty cool for a blueberry. I've added some sulfur to the soil as well, so hopefully they'll be happy. Okay, very happy with that. I've done as much as I can in this garden in the few years that I was here. Looks nice and neat and tidy, and I'm really looking forward to seeing if the apples grow well when I'm living back in Australia for a few years. Okay, thanks everyone for watching my videos, and happy gardening.